Hey YouTube, this is going to be another health video, and this video is going to be what should you brush your teeth with? And I'm sure a lot of older folks probably know this because I'm sure they probably used to doing it, and this is just was an old natural way of brushing your teeth without it being hazardous. Baking soda. Yes, baking soda has so many health benefits. Like, I mean, this is great for respiratory problems. Like, say you're somebody that have real mucously buildup, or somebody that has like a lot of sinus problems or pH level problems, like for women that might get a lot of yeast infections and things like that. You can actually like say you got a coffee pot, obviously as a truck driver or anything, all you got to do is like make a 8 ounce or more cup of warm water or hot water, and you put like a tablespoon in your cup, and you can mix lemon with it too, and you know, just mix it, and this will alkaline your whole body to you know, help with stuff like yeast infection buildup or just yeast in the body period, because yeast don't only just build, you know, down there. Yeast builds anywhere where there's a lot of moisture or just an off balance of the good bacteria with the bad bacteria. But this thing has so many uses. You know, brushing your teeth is one of them. You can actually scrub your counter and, you know, clean your countertops or just clean up with it in general. So, but as far as for brushing your teeth, this is like a natural teeth whitener. Like, if you just like, you know, let me show y'all what I do with my toothbrush. I just had, okay, here we go. Like, obviously you're going, as you traveling, you're going to have your thing in a clean. But another way to kind of like, if you traveling, I haven't made my mix, but this hydrogen food grade percent peroxide, if you make your, like, if you get like a cup that can kind of have a lid on it, and you just put a hole in it so you can sit your toothbrush and put it somewhere where it won't fall over while driving. Like, you have to dilute this because this stuff is so strong. If you make this without water, this stuff is really powerful. But you can make this solution and sit, you know, you sit your toothbrush in it, and this kills any type of airborne bacteria or bacteria. So obviously if your toothbrush is sitting out, there's airborne material that's, you know, flies and sit on your toothbrush. Because obviously as humans, you know, we shed skin cells, and I got my dog is shedding you know, dust mites or this and that, so it's probably all kind of stuff flying and sitting on my toothbrush, but not as much since I got it in a thing. But I'm gonna make the mix. I just got to get a cup with a lid, because obviously when you drive, everything falls over, so I be trying to get my truck to where stuff don't keep falling over. But yeah, but back to the baking soda. Like, I mean, obviously I got my thing open, and you can actually make natural toothpaste. And the way you can do it, I don't know the full recipe. I've made it before, and like, usually you can put it in something like this, but I'm gonna use this one for my olive oil and oil of oregano mixture, because that oil of oregano mixture cures a lot of things too, like colds, flus, whatever. Like, I try my best to really be healthy out here. I just drunk my food grade peroxide because the last video y'all seen, I was sniffling because it's freaking cold out here. But like I said, until you get around to making your natural toothpaste, like, I believe the two main ingredients is like coconut oil and you know, the baking soda. And like I said, you get one of these, you know, to hold it in, and you put, I gotta look up the recipe, but you put a certain amount of coconut oil and a certain amount of this, and you mix it up, and you can put some peppermint oil to give it like that pepperminty taste, and you mix it up, and it gives you that pasty thing, so it's not gritty like the baking soda alone. But it don't matter to me. Like, I can actually what I do is I take my toothbrush, and like I said, I got this thing open, and what I'll do is, like, obviously I'll wet it first, but it don't matter if you, well, you should rinse it off. Like I said, it ain't been sitting in the solution, so you of course rinse your toothbrush before you just go brushing and rinse this, most of the bacteria off. So what you do is you dip it in, and you just coat your toothbrush. And you know, obviously when it's wet, it's going to stick more, but you're going to have it coated. So, you know, once you have it coated, you just get the brushing away, and man, you be really surprised at how quick that this stuff will whiten your teeth. Like, if you really got like some serious stains, coffee stains, cigarette stains, or just yellow stains just because you don't brush your teeth enough, whatever, just start using baking soda and get rid of toothpaste. And the reason why I'm the reason why I'm against regular toothpaste is because regular toothpaste has fluoride in it, and they even put fluoride in our water. So I honestly truly recommend that at your home you get a filter of some sort that can filter out bacteria, because you know there's still bacteria in our pipes and things like lead and whatever like that. But what fluoride does is it's like a toxic. It's very toxic. They compare it to arsenic, and you know what arsenic is used for, poison. So they said that they use fluoride for a pesticide and for a rodenticide, like to kill rats and insects. So if you're killing rats and insects, what is that doing to humans? Because a lot of projects that they do, the first animal for the most part that gets tested on are rats. So I'm guessing for the most part, what effect that experiment has on rats, you know, it affects us too. So if fluoride kills rats, then in small little doses, what is it doing to humans? Eventually probably killing us off. And I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of us get cancer or diabetes or high blood pressure or psychological stuff. All that stuff is not just happening just because. A lot of that stuff is happening from our foods, from our air, from media, from a lot of things. Like a lot of this stuff is system made, man-made, just made. And that's why it takes people like me and you to do your research and find the truth. So the more truth you can find, the more healthier you can live, the more of a real life you can live. And it's nothing worse than living a lie. And a lot of this stuff in this life is a lie. Like that movie Matrix, you never really, you want, what is it? What do you say? The red pill or the blue pill? And I forgot, I think the red pill was go back to just living a lie, and the blue pill is go deeper in the rabbit hole where you find the truth. So like I said, if you don't want to be taking fluoride poison into your system to where you eventually probably get sick from it, baking soda, baby. Baking soda. Like I said, if you want it more into a real like toothpaste-y thing, get some oil of peppermint and some coconut oil. Look up the recipe on how much to mix and make your toothpaste. And you know, it whitens your teeth. And obviously, you know, you might swallow a little bit of stuff as you brushing your teeth. So if you swallowing it, this is not poisonous because it's great to keep your pH level up. So you always want to make sure you get natural baking soda too. Like I think Arm & Hammer is good, but there's another one that's from the herb store, and I have to come back with that brand too, because I've been kind of slipping on my research on different natural herbs to buy. Like shoot, look at this. I don't play no games when it comes to being natural, man. That's why like I said, I watch people YouTube videos, and I came across this girl. I think her name is Sweet Cassidy. I'm sorry if I'm horrible with names, but she had a point about being natural with your hair, no makeup. Like I'm still working on natural things, and part of the things that I'm really trying to kick all together is sugar, weave. Like I don't really wear deep makeup like that. I might put like some eyeshadow on, some lip gloss, but that's as far as it goes. But like the weave, I'm trying to kick. I'm just trying to get my hair to a certain length, and then I'll kick the weave. But I'm trying to kick that, sugar, and I still might eat like chicken a little bit. Like I'm trying to kick all meat, because meat is bad for you. So man, shoot, I got my natural herbs. Like shoot, I got the wormwood, black walnut, natural liquid vitamin D. Because you know, a lot of us sisters, like a lot of them African Americans, we always tend to have low vitamin D for some reason. But a lot of times too, naturally, you don't really need a supplement. If you get out into the sun is our natural vitamin D anyway. So a lot of times, a lot of us is not getting enough outside activity to where we sunbathing enough. I think for African Americans, they say we should sunbathe for at least a minute, at least 1 minute or 2 minutes to get our full vitamin D intake. And obviously, the lighter your skin complexion, the more you need to sunbathe. So shoot, I got my olive oregano. That's why I said I'm about to make my my olive oregano mixture so I can stay healthy out here. I got my plantain. Shoot, man, I even got, and like I got this from the herb store. This is CBD oil. It's what is it? It's not cannabis, but it's from the cannabis family. Oh, hemp oil. Yeah, hemp. hemp is in the cannabis family. And what that does is, I don't know all the full benefits off the top of my head, but it helps with a lot of mental stress. It helps with like pain. It just helps with just a lot of internal things. And I forgot, I have to come back with that. But this, shoot, I had this one bottle for dang near almost a year. Shoot, this one big bottle, it lasts. I mean, it lasts a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna do a video on a lot of stuff. Shoot, let me show y'all my vitamin collection. Shoot, when it comes to health, I'm on it. I've been studying herbs and like natural stuff for years. So, you know, a lot of people be looking at me crazy when I be trying to tell them ways to do things. But do you want to be healthy or sick? So, all right, I got a lot of stuff. So y'all, I'm trying to get rid of stuff. You know, women, we always tend to have more than we need, especially me. I'm a shopper. I'm trying to get rid of that habit too. So, all right, like I keep all my vitamins. Shoot, I keep all my vitamins right up here. Then I got another one. Shoot, I got all my vitamins up here. Man, I got vitamins for days. I don't play that. Shoot, and the reason why I keep it above my like above my seat or whatever, because a lot of times you'll tend to do things when you can get to it easy or if you can see it. So if you can't see something, most likely it's going to slip your mind every time to do it. So I try to do stuff to where I keep it in my eyesight. So I'm like, dang, I'm supposed to do this. Oh yeah, let me go take my vitamins. So that's why I keep it above me. So if I can just, sometimes I can just reach for it and pop some vitamins and I'm good. So yeah, that's just my intake on, you know, natural ways to brush your teeth. Because another thing too, like fluoride calcifies your pineal gland. And I don't know if people heard of the pineal gland, but nobody knows exactly for sure where it's located, but it's definitely in your brain. And your pineal gland, I believe they say, is like right here. And right here is supposed to be related to like your third eye or your spiritual consciousness. So the pineal gland is responsible for you having that intuition or having that third eye ability. Third eye meaning that, like, you know, back in the biblical days before the world really became what it was, like people was able to talk to God directly without any assistance because they were pure. Like they used to eat from the garden. Like they had everything they needed that was natural and not tainted with. So they were able to communicate directly with God and the angels and stuff. And that's what the third eye is for us to have our spirituality about ourselves. But now that they got so many chemicals going in our body, we no longer have that third eye ability anymore because things like the fluoride calcifies it to where it's just completely destroyed. So you can try to do those things like the herbs, meditate, renew your mind, vegetables. You can do things like that to try to heal your pineal gland and things like that. So that's what I'm trying to do, guys. I'm trying to get away. You can't get away from everything, but you can get away from what you know is wrong. The more you know, the more you can try to protect yourself from what you know is wrong. So I hope that helped. And I believe the next video I'm gonna try to do that's going to be easier, where I'm not in the freezing cold, will be the stick shifting. Like I can talk about that and sit in my truck and do that one. So times of the essence, everyone. I love all of y'all. Thank all the ones that's supporting me. And you know, you can even like. If you don't like, so what? If not, it's all good. If you know want to subscribe, please subscribe. And as I come across things I feel is knowledge, you know, I'll spit it to y'all. So, oh yeah, another thing that I plan to do upcoming, because I want to make it fun. It shouldn't have to always be boring and this and that. I want to do a mic night. Like if any guys like to do poems, because I'm a poetic type person and I'm gonna like start writing poems. And I had bought my disco light for a reason, because I told in the last video that I wanted to have a truck party. So I want y'all to come to my virtual truck party, and I want y'all to party with me. So y'all give me some song suggestions, because I want to try to aim to have music for everybody. Like I wanted to be open, and I don't want it to just be one set of music. So y'all give me some music selections so I can try to find it, get it, and when I do my truck party or my mic night, you know, I can have the music playing, and then I can like recite my poems. You know, it'd be like I'm up on stage, like you at a poetic club or something like that. And I'm gonna do a live feed with that one, and I'm gonna just recite, and I'm gonna just be creative with it, you know. So all right, y'all, times of the essence. You know, let's make better time of it, and let's love each other, not judge each other. Is that possible? All right, deuces.